Hello everybody, and this is round 3 preview of the URC. I thought I'd get it out a bit earlier this week as I was scraping it by about 2 hours last week. I managed to get it out before, so I thought I'd get it out a good day or so before, just to give it a bit of time. Just a quick reminder, we are that close to 100 subs, so please help, please. I did want to hit it by Christmas, but I think we can go even beyond that now. But yeah, let's keep pushing. It's great to see all the good stuff coming through from all of you, and let's just keep going, yeah? So we're going to start off with the URC anyway now. The first games are tomorrow night, Friday night, 7:30, so a bit over a day. And we kick off at Scotstoun in Glasgow, where the Warriors are facing the Stormers. So this game last year was an absolute stunner. That Glasgow won with a last minute try. Now this game is quite hard to predict because both these teams are very, very good, very, very exciting to watch teams. Now I was 50-50 about this game, I'm going to be honest, until the lineouts came up a couple hours ago, and Glasgow have got all their international players back, which I think will prove the difference for them. Stormers haven't, obviously you wouldn't expect them to be back yet. They played in a final last week, they won the final, fair play to them, they deserve a few weeks off now to celebrate and chill. But, you know, Scotland's been out of the World Cup for about a month now, so yeah. So, with Glasgow having all their best team out basically, I'd expect them to go on and win it, so I'm going to say Glasgow to win. Next up, we've got Ospreys at home to the Sharks. Although not really. Am I reading that right? It's been played at Twickenham Stoop. Yeah. Why? Would be my only answer. Why are they playing? Who knows? I don't think it's a good idea that they do. But they are. I'm not going to focus on that. But yeah, the Ospreys are playing the Sharks. Now, am I right to believe that have Ospreys won a game? I think they have. Yes, they did. Sharks haven't. So yeah. This is again quite a tough one. I think I'm going to have to back the South Africans though, the Sharks. Yeah, I'm going to back the Sharks to win that game. Next up, we're down in Italy, where the very impressive looking Zebra are at home to the Bulls. And again, this game promises to be a solid game. Zebra have scored 11 tries in the first 2 games, but failed to get a win. So that tells me it's going to be quite a high scoring game. I'm going to have to give it to the Bulls again though, unfortunately. I love Zebra, but the Bulls have been really, really good. Yeah. I don't want to go against Zebra because I really do think they are doing good this year. But I think the Bulls are just slightly too good. Next up, we are in Dublin, where Leinster are hosting Edinburgh. Now, Edinburgh are one of the teams who have won their first 2 games, although both just. I will be honest, Edinburgh haven't put in that great performances. However, again, same with Glasgow, the internationals are coming back now. I know that Pierre Schoom and Duhan van der Merwe, as well as the likes of Ben Healy and that, who've been back the last couple of weeks, are back. So this tells me that Edinburgh are going to be full strength, just about. I know they've got a couple of injuries, and I know the likes of Boffelli isn't back yet after playing last weekend for Argentina. Do I expect Leinster to go full strength though? I don't think they will. I think this is about a week too early for the Irish teams to really be playing all their top tier internationals. There might be 1 or 2 players back, but however, I can't see. Edinburgh have had bad luck in Leinster, so I know they say back your team, but I mean, if I was wrong with this prediction, I wouldn't complain, but I'm going to have to side with Leinster. Next up, another Welsh derby. As Scarlets, bottom of the league, Scarlets host Cardiff. Now Scarlets had a very, very poor South African tours the first couple of games. You could kind of feel bad for them, as that's a rough first couple of games. And they got absolutely hammered in both of them, losing by over 40 points in both games. But they're back at home now. They are playing Cardiff, who beat the Dragons last week as their only win. And lost to Benetton the week before that. So yeah, this game's quite hard to predict because I don't know really where Scarlets are at truly. They got smacked up in the South African games, as I said, but I feel like that's not where they're truly at. Because South Africa is a tough place to play, especially for your first 2 games of the season. But going off the limited information, I'm gonna back Cardiff because of what we've seen in the first couple of rounds. They've been the better side of these 2. And oh no, it's not the last game. I was thinking that, but just taking it out a load. Next up, we've got Munster at home to the Dragons. Now Munster are undefeated, obviously getting that draw with Benetton last weekend. So yeah, they'll be looking to hopefully right the wrongs of there and get a nice big win over the Dragons, who again haven't been that good. They ran Edinburgh close in the first week, but just fell apart. And I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Cardiff Dragons match, but again, they didn't look like they were that much of a threat. So I think Munster will have no problem in that game. I'm quite happy to say that Munster should take a win in that one. Next up, we've got the first full Irish derby. It's Connacht host Ulster in what promises to be a really, really exciting game. Connacht are second in the league, Ulster are third. I know League Sun doesn't matter at the minute, but still, you know, this is a high stakes game this early on. Good to see. Who do we back though? That's the question. I will be honest, I've preferred Connacht's start to the season. I really have. I think at home as well, it's at the sports ground, which gives a slight advantage to Connacht. I think I'm going to back Connacht here. They are a very unpredictable team, I know, but who doesn't love a little bit of a risk sometimes? And then the last game is we head to Italy on Sunday, where Benetton host the Emirates Lions. Now Benetton are actually undefeated in the league still. They beat Cardiff by a point and then drew with Munster. And the Lions have yet to win a game. They lost to both. They lost to Stormers narrowly and they lost to Edinburgh by a point. So, yeah, this is quite a tough game to go again. A lot of these games have been quite tough to predict, which is always good to see. It shows a healthy league if it is very competitive. However, I think I'm going to side with the Italians for this one. I just think that Benetton have shown slightly more, and I think they will again start having the internationals back. I think the Lions will take another few weeks. I think the Scottish and Italians will be back this week. The Welsh and Irish will be back next week, and then South Africans, Argentinians, whatever, will be back the week after. That's kind of what I'm seeing. There might be, a few people who didn't play that much. You had the likes of Ben Healy for Edinburgh who started the first game, but that's because he only played like once in the World Cup. So, yeah. But anyway, that's my predictions. Let me know in the comments yours. Make sure to subscribe because we are on the road to 100. We are so close. We're on like 98 or something. So just a couple more. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.